Hi everybody, just a little update on what's been going on and what I plan on doing the next couple days. As you can see, the 64 Impala is done. Give you a little update on what it looks like. Like I said, I did wiring harness and everything. I had a couple mishaps with it. There must have been a fly or something up here in the hobby room. I come out one day and everything was on the floor. You can see my table. Everything was on the floor one day. There's one scratch, and one thing about tri-coat on a model, you can't really touch it up. So I think I might eventually strip it one day and redo it. It's the House of Color True Blue with the paint with pearl hot pink tangerine on top of it, and it flips a little bit. Some light it's blue, some light it's purple, some light it's pink. Just depends on how you look at it. I have the 100% daylight light on my fluorescence, so it's kind of hard to judge it. Try to get it to flip. I guess it will flip a little bit out here. I did the boomerang decals from Scale Motorsports on the seats. That's how best I could do with it. It's the 1/24th Oshoma air tank and compressor. It really didn't fit. I should have used the VCG resin tank compressor. They're a little smaller. But I'm pretty pleased with it. I think eventually I'm going to end up stripping it and repainting it the same way, just because of the scratch up on it. But I'm pretty pleased with it. It came out pretty decent. The Nova, I'm still polishing it. I stopped at 4,000. Started building the motor and all that. You know, the enamels, so it's waiting a couple days, waiting for it to dry. I forgot to paint a couple things, so it's, you can see the reflection on the roof already. So I'm still waiting some stuff to dry. That's done. The floor paint and all that's done. Just waiting for a couple pieces to dry. Today, going to attempt to paint the Merc. I figured out what I'm going to do on the tail light side. Did that. Just styrene tubes, and I'm going to make tail lights out of red styrene. It's going to be that white pearl. Well, it's the white pearl with the violet pearl on top of it, dry pearl on top of it. As I showed you the last video, it just, under my fluorescence and that, it just don't show up real good with my tablet. But there's a ton of violet pearl in it. And I'm going to do the color of the flames are going to be the cobalt blue candy with purple tips, but I'm planning on doing it today, so cross my fingers that it comes out decent today. It's very humid today. It's like 89, 92, 90 degrees where I live in Ohio, and it's very humid. I've had a ton of rain. I think it's rained almost every day for a month. It's sunshiny today, but it's real hot and humid in my room. I'm having a hard time breathing, speaking to do this video. I converted half my attic, so it's super humid and hot and up in this room. So it's like 95 degrees up here, and just dry and humid up here. After I get done shooting this video, I'm going to do the underside. I'm going to do it pretty much black, clear coated flat, and then tape it all off, and then start spraying the white and all that. I told you guys before I had a little bit of a surprise. I got this suede paper. This is going to be the headliner for it. I don't know if it's going to work. I might have to do actual suede. It's kind of not real flexible, so I'm going to go to the actual craft store and see if I can actual piece of suede to put up there, or try to shave this down so it's flexible. I think this is going to be a neat addition to do an actual suede headliner in it. The seats are all done. It's nano black mixed with field gray, custom mixed. And I'm going to try to get the Scale Motorsports ostrich for where the white is. Just haven't had a chance to order them. I got the whole floor pan painted that way, and the white insert. The door panels are all taped up, or I'd show you that. The way I did it, I added half round around the inserts. I'm going to do bare metal foil on it, which they weren't taped up, ready to paint, or I'd show you to you. I'm going to do black on the flocking on the floor. Other than that, it's ready to go. That's all I have for this time. Other than that, I know my bench is kind of a mess. It happens when you do 4 projects at once. Next update, the merc should be painted, so hopefully it comes out nice. The Nova should be pretty much done, and we're on our way. So we'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.